What are the 3 qualities that you're looking for in a woman?
Sophisticated, submissive, and sexy. That's the 3 right there.
3 S's, by the way.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to do the word play.
Exactly.
I'm a rapper. So, you know,
Dude,
it's a bar right here. You heard me?
Real righteous and relevant. I want him sophisticated. Baby. What else?
Submissive, and sexy.
Okay, so we all know what sophisticated means. You want a classy woman.
There you go.
Freaking the lady in the streets, freaking the sheets.
And let's make sure that they know that sophisticated doesn't mean that you had to have a 36 on your ACT or that you had to go to an Ivy League school like Harvard or something. Sophisticated just means this culture where we celebrate women being ditzy and dumb and fast and city girls and all this stuff. Man, F that culture. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I want someone who's classy. Like literally.
Is there a woman who comes to mind that is sophisticated? You say, okay, that's the type of person that just sophisticated. I'm not saying for all 3.
The sophisticated part, Michelle Obama.
Okay, there it is again.
Yeah, Claire Huxtable. You know?
All right.
So sophisticated, just classy. Because I might have you in the hood with me one day in the Ninth Ward of New Orleans where I'm from, but I might have you on Harvard's campus with me the next day. I don't need you thinking that, you know, popping your booty, twerking, you know, to the elevator music and cutting up is what's up. You know what I mean? There's a time and a place for that. You heard me? Don't get it twisted. There's a time and a place for that.
You're gonna pop that thing, girl. Just not right now.
But not in front of my classmates. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so sophisticated.
Sophisticated, submissive. Yeah,
that's another terminology that gets thrown around the red pill space. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, that means that I'm the leader. I don't mind being the breadwinner. You know, that's not a hard thing for me. That's not something that I'll ever go back and forth with a woman on. It's like, well, you need to be paying for this and da. No, God has blessed me, and I've made moves in my life already that are going to benefit my future wife and my future kids. And I don't even know who they are yet. You know what I mean? But I've already made financial moves, made sacrifices as a man. Things that I could have bought that would have just been a waste of money, I chose to make investments now that have multiplied and quadrupled that money. You know what I mean?
I think the same way, by the way.
Yeah, bro. So you know, we met at a financial literacy conference.
Exactly. We're going to touch on that. Exactly.
So, bro, that being said, I need someone who's submissive. And what my brothers are saying is really cool because I recognize that women look for status, right? So a lot of times women won't submit if upon first glance it's not a man who is like, oh my gosh, he's 6'6", you know, super big muscles. He talks real aggressive. Like, okay, I'll submit to him, you know. But a lot of times a woman won't submit to a man who's like, yo, I'm a Christian. Yo, I'm super respectful. I don't even curse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man of God. I make sure that I show people love. That's how I move about this world. A lot of times women will take that as, oh, that's not dominant. I can't submit to something like that. You know what I mean? And that's a problem.
This is kind of the pushback that you get from women?
I think there was some women, well, first of all, like how my man said, he always act poor. I always act poor. You know what I mean? So when you act poor, I drove around a 1998 Honda Accord until last year. You know what I mean? On purpose. Like, didn't have to be driving that at all.
I'm more surprised the car lasted. But I guess those cars did last a long time.
Yeah, it had 400,000 miles on it when I finally got rid of it.
So is it more acting poor or just staying humble?
For me, it's staying humble, but I realized that by staying humble, you are constantly being assessed and compared. So women are looking at it like, well, he's cute, but he pulled up in a 1998 Honda Accord. Meanwhile, that other guy on Instagram who tried to holler at me who's cute, he pulled up in an Audi. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to give him the advantage, and I think I'll be more willing to submit to someone like him. I don't want you to submit because of my material possessions. I want you to submit because of my mindset.
Using it as like you're filtering for the women that way.
Exactly. I want you to submit because of my mindset and my philosophy. I want you to submit because of my belief in God, and not just my belief, but like my adoration for, my obedience to God. So that should make you realize you're submitting to a lifestyle. You're not submitting to a few material possessions that make you say, oh, girl, he pulled up in this type of car. Whatever he want, I'm here. I'm all ears.
You're easily buyable.
You're
transactional.
Man. Yeah, transactional.
Buy you.
Yeah. So
and what was your third one, by the way?
The third one was be sexy.
Okay.
Yeah, sophisticated, submissive, and sexy. The sexy part comes with knowing how to be soft. You know, you don't have to have any fake work done for me personally. You know, you don't have to go and get bigger breasts or bigger butt artificially. I know I'm in Miami right now. This is what, Dr. Miami, huh? This where it gets done at. Yo, you trying to get...
Shout out to Lenny Hochstein, my boy. He's that's my guy.
Okay. Yeah, so you know, like I'm not even saying that when I say be sexy. I'm just saying, yo, like be someone who understands that don't try to convince me that as a man I shouldn't be worried about how you look. There's some women who will try to like.
Don't try to convince me. I like what you said right there.
Yeah.
Don't try to convince me that looks don't matter.
Some women will really try to convince you that like, hey, you shouldn't just be worried about how I look. Almost like that's shallow. And I feel like you're trying to negate my manhood. You're trying to like cut off my testicles by trying to tell me how worried I should be about.
So let me
looks.
ask you something. Yeah. You're a rapper. You've done collabs with
big names. The Game.
Exactly.
The Game is on my album that I just dropped. Lupe Fiasco is on my album I just dropped. Big Crit is on my album I just dropped.
You did stuff with Manny Fresh.
Juvenile, the whole New Orleans
exactly.
Clique, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course. Bunch of people.
So have you ever done anything with Lizzo?
Come on.
Nah, nothing.
You've never done anything with her? She's very talented.
Super talented.
Okay, now if you
I would do something with Lizzo.
You would?
But there's also something I wouldn't do with Lizzo.
Okay, and what's that?
What I would do is music. What I wouldn't do is, you know.
You're not listening to Keith Sweat in the bedroom with Lizzo. That's not your thing.
Nah.
And why is that, D1? You're a respectful dude.
Yeah, I'm a respectful dude, and I respect Lizzo, you know, and Lizzo is for somebody.
Yes.
You know, just not me.
Gotcha.
You know,
and you say that it would be fair to say that she's not easy on the eyes to a guy like you?
Yeah, to me personally, I'm not physically attracted to Lizzo. And I shouldn't get attacked by a bunch of women for saying that. Because I can see the headline now. I can see it. As I said, I was like,
we've already covered stuff on Lizzo here. Gotcha.
Oh, shoot. So
musically, I love you, Lizzo.
There you go.
Sexually, pass. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire Saucecast, click right here.